जानुभन्दा अगाडि case 2 सिधाइ दिइहाल्नु. So look at the board everyone. Case 2, this question gets repeated frequently. Latest question 2020 मा पनि you have got this question. 1918 मा पनि only the composition of the question or only the composition of the bag changes. So we are going to do case 2. This is type 3 for case 2. Okay, so let us start. Write down case 2. Yeah. Now, please write down. This is very important. Understood? Please pay attention. You will understand. No problem. I don't know the reason why, but they keep on giving these type of questions. It's easy because the reason why it is easy is once you understand the concept, at most what they can do is they can just change the number of balls. Rato, kalo, they can just change that, but they cannot alter with the question. Okay, so please write down. Please write down. This is case 2. Two bags will be given such that the ball drawn from the first bag is put into the second bag. The ball drawn from the first bag is put into the second bag. If you want to refer this question, this is page number 25 of the PDF which I have sent it to you. Okay, so I will do one question, ISC 2016. Now look at the board, Qaish. I'll just read out the question and I explain everything. After that, only the composition of the bag changes. Okay, Qaish, listen. An urn contains, urn means jhola, a bag or an urn contains 10 white. So there is a bag which contains 10 white and 3 black balls, while another urn contains, there is another bag. Let us say this is bag 1 and this is bag 2. Okay, so and another urn contains 3 white and 5 black. 3 white and 5 black. This is an ISC 2016 question for 4 marks. For 4 marks. Okay. So the question is, now the second part is very important. From the first, 2 balls are drawn from the first urn. That means from here, you are taking out 2 balls. You are taking out 2 balls. Okay. Are drawn from the first urn and put into the second. This is very important. In the previous case, this ball which you have taken out from the first urn was not put in the second urn. But this is case 2. The ball which you have taken out, you are putting it in the second urn. Obviously, the composition of the second bag is gonna change because the second bag contains 3 white and 5 black. So if you put 2 new balls, then the number of balls in the second bag is gonna increase. Is that clear? And put in the second bag, and a ball is drawn from the second urn. And from here, you are taking out 1 ball. You are taking out 1 ball, and they want us drawn from the second urn is a white ball. That means they want this ball to be white in color. They want the ball which you are taking out from the second bag to be white in color. Is that clear? Okay. Now look at the board and tell me how many cases will you have? How many cases will you have? How many balls are you taking out from the first bag? Anyone?
2. So 2.
How many balls are you taking from the first bag?
So 2.
2. So just a practical सोचा ना. So 2 ball हैन. It doesn't matter कुन चाहिँ color को ball अगाडि निकाले, because ultimately they are telling us we just have to take out 2 balls. It doesn't matter which ball comes in front first or which ball comes second. That is why we are using combination. Now my question to you is, what could be the color on the ball? What could be the color on the ball?
White or black.
White or black, and black or white.
That does not matter.
Or black.
Good, Kushi. त्यो त राइट भन्यो कि, तर एउटा चाहिँ रङ भन्यो. You said white black black white एउटै हो because we just want दुईटा ball. It doesn't matter अगाडि white ल्यायो या पछि black ल्यायो, ultimately एउटा white एउटा black. So you'll have three cases. You'll have three cases, everyone. In yesterday's case, you were taking out only one ball, so there were only two cases, either a white or a black ball. तर यहाँ दुईटा ball निकाल्दैछ, so you'll have three cases. कसरी those who still have problems, you'll have three cases. कसरी both the balls could be white, दुईटै white हुन सक्छ, दुईटै black हुन सक्छ, या एउटा white एउटा black हुन सक्छ. Is that clear? But keep in mind, ultimately I need to find a white ball. So once you have understood this concept, it becomes very easy. Now see, so case one, now let us assume is got a white clearly. That means two white from the first bag. यहाँबाट दुईटा white निक्लियो रे हो अन्त and second bag मा के निकाल्नु पर्छ second bag बाट you have to draw only one ball and that also has to be white, no other color, and you have to draw one white from two. But there's a slight change out here. Reason, right? What is the probability of drawing two white balls from bag one? How many white balls are there?
So 10.
So Daniel, out of 10, I have to choose two. 10C2, understood? Divided by, this is the number of ways of getting a white ball. Divided by total चाहिँ कति हुन्छ 10 plus 3 is 13. So out of 13 तिमीले दुईटा ball निकाल्दैछ. Is that clear? And about one white has to come from the second bag. But there's a slight problem. Can anyone tell me what is the slight problem? How many white balls are there in the second bag? How many white balls are there in the second bag?
So
3.
There are three. But one part which you missed is यहाँबाट दुईटा ball निकाल्दैछौ नि त्यो दुईटा ball चाहिँ we are assuming it is white. So यो दुईटा ball चाहिँ यहाँ भित्र हाल्दैछौ. So what is the new composition of bag B? नयाँ composition के हुन्छ यहाँबाट दुईटा white हाल्यो भने already पहिला तीनटा थियो अब कतिवटा हुन्छ
5.
5.
yes पाँचवटा white हुन्छ र पाँचवटा black हुन्छ यहाँबाट चाहिँ तिमीले एउटा white निकाल्नु पर्छ. So in how many ways can you do it? How many whites are there?
5.
Yes, out of 5 I have to choose one. Divided by total, how many balls are there?
10.
Out of 10 I have to choose one. 10C1. This is it. Case 1 done. Look, your values or the calculator ma jolai jandaina you can text me. I'll teach you. You without hello.
Please repeat it once, like along.
Which one? The second part. Okay. Question.
So this. Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's look at this. I'll just explain. There are two bags. Okay. Whatever be the composition, you don't worry about that. Just keep in mind from the first bag you're taking out two balls, and these two balls you're putting in the second bag. So when you put two balls in the second bag, the composition of the second bag is going to change. So I am asking you, two balls that you are taking out, what will be the color of those balls? Then you all told me there will be three cases. Number one, duitai white. Number two, duitai black. Number three, euta white, euta black. So let us assume duita white nikalero bani yaबाट. So these two white balls you are going to put it in the second bag. So already three white balls were there. So duita हाल्यो भने पाँचवटा white हुन्छ हुँदैन. So from here I have to take out one white. So in how many ways can you do it? There are 5 white balls. I have to choose one. So 5C1 divided by total 5 plus 5 is 10. 10C1. This is how you do it. Is that clear? And quite do you know how to find out the combination value? Because you will not be allowed to use the calculator. CBSE
Yes,
calculator.
sir.
Yes or no? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
So case 2 now. Since you have understood case 2, now since you have understood case 1, case 2 will not be a problem. So Trivesh, why don't you help me with case 2 bhai? I'll help you, don't worry. So just look at the board la. Case 2 के हुन सक्छ? यहाँबाट दुईटा बल निकाल्दैछ, दुईटै के निकाल्यो?
White ball.
White balls.
दुईटै white निकाल्यो. अब दुईटै के हुन सक्छ? दुईटै के हुन सक्छ त्रिवेश?
White.
दुईटा white त निकाल्यो नि. अब दुईटै के हुन सक्छ? Black.
Black.
दुईटै के हुन सक्छ? Black. Okay. So two black from one. Please don't get confused. यहाँबाट दुईटा ball निकाल्दैछ. We don't know what is the color of that ball. That's why we are doing all the cases. तीनटा केस हुन सक्छ दुईटै व्हाइट हुन सक्छ दुईटै ब्ल्याक हुन सक्छ या एउटा व्हाइट एउटा ब्ल्याक हुन सक्छ त्यति त हो सो टु ब्ल्याक फ्रम 1 एन्ड त्रिवेश 2 बाट त के निकाल्नु पर्छ
1 black.
1 by 2.
क्वेशनमै दिएको छ व्हाइट निकाल्नु पर्छ भनेर हौ 1 white from 2 now Kushi see 2 black from 1 how many black are there how many black balls are there
3.
so out of 3 I have to choose 2 divided by total 13c2 into before I take out one white from 2 you will see that the composition of the second bag has changed why Trivesh second first bag बाट कतिवटा बल निकाल्यौ
दुईटा
फर्स्ट ब्याग बाट कतिवटा बल निकाल्यौ
दुईटा
दुईटा ब्ल्याक चाहिँ यहाँ भित्र पस्यो नि त सो अलरेडी इन द सेकेन्ड ब्याग दे वर 3 व्हाइट एन्ड 5 ब्ल्याक सो यसबाट दुईटा ब्ल्याक पस्यो भने कतिवटा हुन्छ द नम्बर अफ व्हाइट बल विल रिमेन सेम बट द नम्बर अफ ब्ल्याक बल इज गोना इन्क्रिज 7 ब्ल्याक हुन्छ सो फ्रम हियर फेरि के निकाल्नु पर्यो एउटा व्हाइट निकाल्नु पर्यो सो एउटा व्हाइट फ्रम 2 भन्दैछ हाउ मेनी व्हाइट्स आर देयर देयर आर 3 व्हाइट्स आउट अफ दैट आई हैव टु चूज वन डिवाइड बाइ टोटल कति भयो 10c1 10 / 1 सो केस 2 पनि कम्प्लिट नाउ फाइनल केस केस 3
Sir,
यस
so त्यो 3c1 divide by 10c1 एकै फेरि बुझाइदिनुस् न
हेर ल खुशी यहाँबाट दुईटा बल निकाल्यो त्यो दुईटा कलर दुईटा बलको कलर के रहेछ ब्ल्याक सो यो दुईटा बल यहाँ भित्र हाल्नु पर्यो नि त हैन हाउ मेनी बल्स वर देयर इन द सेकेन्ड ब्याग पहिला कालो कतिवटा थियो
5.
5 सो दुईटा जोड्यो भने कतिवटा हुन्छ
7.
ओ अब नयाँ चाहिँ के रहेछ 7 वटा ब्ल्याक रहेछ 3टा व्हाइट रहेछ है अब यसबाट चाहिँ निकाल्नु पर्ने चाहिँ व्हाइटै हो नि त क्वेशनमै भन्दैछ सेकेन्ड ब्यागबाट चाहिँ व्हाइटै निकाल्नु पर्छ भनेर बुझ्यो त सो यो सेकेन्ड ब्यागमा कतिवटा व्हाइट छ
3टा.
सो 3टाबाट कतिवटा निकाल्नु पर्यो
3टा. 3टा
हैन बल त एउटा निकाल्दैछ नि त
हजुर
सो कतिवटा बल निकाल्दैछौ
एउटा
त्यसैकारण 3c1 सो आउट अफ 3 balls I have to choose one भनेको सो 3c1 divided by total हेर है there are 7 black and 3 white so 7 plus 3 is 10c1 is that clear okay those who joined late don't worry I'll explain this question one more time because this is very very important is that clear okay case 3 म अलिकति एक्सप्लेन गर्दिहाल्छु त्यहाँदेखि we'll come back to again case 1 case 2 and case 3 ल so case 3 के हुन सक्छ यहाँबाट दुईटा बल निकाल्दैछ so what we have done is we have already discussed a case when both are white we have already discussed a case when both are black so what could be the third case चाहिँ के हुन सक्छ 1 white and 1 black so यस्तो पनि हुन सक्छ 1 white and 1 black from 1 so 1 बाट एउटा white र एउटा black निक्लियो अरे got it and 1 white from 2 बाट त you have to take out white only 2 बाट त white निकाल्नु पर्यो okay so please help me out in how many ways can you take out 1 white and 1 black from 1 हेर त कतिवटा white छ 1 मा bag 1 मा how many whites are there
10.
so out of 10 I have to choose one and means multiplication how many blacks are there 3 so out of 3 I have to choose one because they are saying 1 white and 1 black divided by total 1 मा कतिवटा बल छ टोटल 13 so out of 13 कतिवटा बल निकाल्दैछौ तिमीले यहाँबाट
दुईटा.
so 13c2 भइहाल्यो and now help me with the composition है ल खुशी अब हेर help me with the composition of this लु कति हुन्छ भन्न त सेकेन्ड ब्याग को यहाँबाट एउटा व्हाइट र एउटा ब्ल्याक चाहिँ यहाँ हाल्यो अरे कतिवटा व्हाइट छ
3टा व्हाइट छ
सो एउटा हाल्यो भने कति हुन्छ
4टा व्हाइट हुन्छ
एउटा ब्ल्याक हाल्यो भने
6 वटा ब्ल्याक हुन्छ
यही त हो 6 वटा ब्ल्याक बिकज इन केस 3 दे आर सेइङ आई क्यान टेक आउट 1 व्हाइट एन्ड 1 ब्ल्याक सो यो दुईटै हाल्यो नि त सो व्हाइट को बढ्यो ब्ल्याक को बढ्यो ओके सो दिस इज द न्यू कम्पोजिसन यसबाट पनि फेरि व्हाइटै निकाल्नु पर्छ हाउ मेनी व्हाइट बल्स आर देयर
1 4
So out of 4, I have to choose one. 4C1 divided by total
10.
6 plus 4 is 10. 10C1. So the required answer is going to be case 1 plus case 2 plus case 3. Case 1 plus case 2 plus case 3. Again, let me repeat this one more time. The same type of question you got in 2019 and 2020 also, only the composition was different. So you can easily see, if you practice this, there is maximum chances that you are going to get the same question, only the number of balls are going to change. So before I move on to the next question, because the next question you all are going to help me, let me explain this one more time so that everyone has a clear understanding about this particular type. Is that clear? Okay, so everyone look at the board. Look at the board. So this is use of combination in probability co type A, sorry, case 2. Case 2, I'll just explain case 2. There'll be two bags, case one, bag 1 and bag 2. In case 2, what happens is the ball which you take out from the first bag, you are going to put that ball in the second bag. So obviously the number of balls in the second bag is going to increase. That is called change of composition of the ball. Is that clear? So the question out here is, let me read the question one more time. This is ISC 2016. An urn contains 10 white and 3 black balls. So bag 1 ma 10 white and 3 black ball racer. While another urn contains 3 white and 5 black ball. So I have already written that. Two balls are drawn from the first urn. यहाँबाट दुईटा ball निकाल्यो रे. Two balls are drawn from the first urn and two balls are drawn from the first one and put into the second. That means दुईटा ball यहाँ हाल्यो भने obviously यहाँ कतिवटा छ 5 6 7 8 8. So दुईटा हाल्यो भने यहाँ 10 वटा हुन्छ. Is that clear? So 10 balls will be there in the second bag. Then and put in the second bag. A ball is drawn from the second urn. यहाँबाट एउटा ball निकाल्यो रे. From the second urn, find the probability that the ball drawn from the second urn is a white ball. That means second ball you have to take out a white ball. Second urn you have to take out a white ball. So they are asking us to find the probability of that. So I asked you one question. यहाँबाट दुईटा ball निकाल्यो कुन कुन कलर हुन सक्छ? So तिमीले आन्सर मलाई दियो. दुईटै white हुन सक्छ case 1, दुईटै black हुन सक्छ case 2 या एउटा white एउटा black. In this case, in combination it doesn't matter कुन चाहिँ अगाडि निक्ल्यो because they only want two balls. Is that clear? कुन चाहिँ अगाडि कुन चाहिँ पछि परेन. त्यसै कारण we are using combination. Okay, so now let's see. First case, two white from one अरे ल. So you took out दुईटा white निकाले अरे. So यो दुईटा white चाहिँ यहाँ भित्र हाल्छ नि त. So पहिल्यै second bag मा कतिवटा white थियो? तीनटा. So दुईटा हाल्यो भने कतिवटा white हुन्छ? 5 वटा. So number of black balls are not going to change. 5 वटा black थियो, 5 वटा black भयो. दुईटा white you put it in the second urn. So 3 white was there. दुईटा हाल्दाखेरि 5 वटा भयो. अब यहाँबाट एउटा निकाल्नु पर्यो. See. So 2 white from 1. How many whites are there? 10 वटाबाट दुईटा निकाल्नु पर्यो. So 10C2 total 13 छ. 13 बाट दुईटा निकाल्नु पर्यो. Into. अब यहाँबाट 1 white from 2 तर यहाँ हैन because दुईटा बल जोडिएको छ नि त. So नयाँ composition के हुन्छ? 5 वटा white र 5 वटा black. So from 5 white I have to take out 1. 5C1 total 10 10C1. Case 1 भइहाल्यो. Now case 2, let us assume that you are taking out 2 black balls. दुईटा कालो निकाल्दैछ रे ल. So 2 black from 1 and white from 2. White त निकाल्नै पर्यो 2 बाट. So when you take out 2 black balls, you are going to put it in the second urn. Second urn मा के थियो? तीनटा white थियो, 5 वटा black थियो. दुईटा black भयो भने के हुन्छ? White change हुन्छ कि black change हुन्छ? Obviously black is going to change. So 5 वटामा दुईटा जोडेको कति हुन्छ? 7 black, white will remain same. 3 white, 7 black. यसबाट एउटा white निकाल्नु पर्यो. Okay, so 2 black कसरी निकाल्छ? There are 3 blacks. Out of that I have to take 2. मतलब 3C2 divided by total is 13. 13C2 into यहाँबाट white निकाल्नु पर्छ. So how many whites are there? 3टा. So 3C1 divided by 10C1. Is that clear? And the last case के हुन सक्छ? You can have 1 white and 1 black. 1 white and 1 black. So 1 white कसरी छ? 10 वटा white छ. So 10C1 black. 3टा black छ. So 3C1 divided by 13C2. अब यहाँबाट एउटा white एउटा black निकालिने रे. यहाँ 3टा white छ, 5 वटा black छ. So एउटा white जोड्यो भने 4टा white, एउटा black जोड्यो भने 6 वटा black हुन्छ. So total 10. From here also we are taking out एउटा white निकाल्दैछ. So how many whites are there? 4. So 4C1 divided by 10C1. So the answer will be, everyone, please simplify this. You need your scientific calculator. So last answer चाहिँ के हुन्छ, because all these three cases will give us a white ball at the end. So the required probability is going to be, I've been telling you again and again, if anything happens together at the same time, then there's a multiplication sign. If it happens simultaneously, one after the other, then you add. So required probability is going to be case 1 plus case 2 plus case 3. Why plus? Because all these three don't happen together. If this happens, this and this will not. If this happens, this and this will not. And if this happens, this and this. So either this or this or this, or one matlab plus. So just go through it once, take a screenshot of it. मैले PDF solution त तिमीलाई त्यो उयो पनि पठाइदिइहालेको छु, मैले भने त पेज नम्बर हैन. I told you the page number. You can use your scientific calculator and check that also. So now the next question, page number 26. This one you all are going to help me out, right? Okay. So everyone, मजाले interaction गरिदिनु ल. So यो तिमीहरुको case 2 पनि सकिहाल्यो. Probability पनि अब बेसी छैन. यो पछि theorem of total probability आज सिकाइदिन्छु. Theorem of total probability is a basics of base theorem, and base theorem is going to come for 6 marks. This is going to come for 4 marks. Base theorem is going to come for 6 marks. Keep that in mind. So everyone ready? 2019. I'll read out the question first. मजाले analyze गरिहाल्नु. Bag A contains 4 white and 3 black. 4 white and 3 black, while bag B contains 3 white and 5 black. 3 white and 5 black. 2 balls are drawn from bag A and placed in bag B. Whatever balls, 2 balls are being taken out from bag A and you are putting that in the second bag. And please keep in mind, they will not tell you 3 balls. Kiran 3 ball nikalne bitige the what you call question becomes complicated. So 3 ball ko number of cases are going to be very, very long. That is why they will ask you either 2 ball nikalyo ya ta euta ball nikalyo. Keep that in mind. So 2 balls are drawn from bag A and placed in bag B. So obviously the number of balls in bag B is gonna increase. Then what is the probability of drawing a white ball from bag B? So the question is more or less same. Didn't I tell you the composition of the change? Hello?
Sir,
Yes, sister?
sir, can you repeat? Sir, can you
Which
repeat
one?
the
Can
question?
Kunche dalle first dekhin?
Sir, bag A contains how many what?
ए त्यो भनेको sister, listen. Page number 26 PDF.
Sir, I don't have ISC ko book.
I know, I am sending that group. Page number 26.
Oh, okay, sir.
Yeah, that's why everything is given in advance. Digital, yeah, digital. Okay. Now see. Now let us try to understand the solution. So this is bag A and this is bag B. So bag A ma bhandaisa 4 white and 3 black. Bag B ma bhandaisa 3 white and 5 black. 3 white and 5 black. What is happening? यहाँबाट दुईटा बल निकाल्दैछ. दुईटा बल अनि यो बल यहाँ भित्र हाल्दैछ. So obviously the number of balls in the second bag is going to change. अनि यहाँबाट चाहिँ तिम्रो एउटा white निकाल्नु अरे. यहाँबाट चाहिँ एउटा white निकाल्ने probability they are asking. So the moment you see 2 balls are being drawn, what should come to your mind? How many cases?
3.
3. So now I don't think so I have to explain it. Case 1, let us assume दुईटा white निकाल्यो अरे लु. 2 white from A. दुईटा white निकाल्यो. B बाट के निकाल्नु पर्यो? एउटा white. B बाट चाहिँ एउटा white निकाल्नु पर्यो. Okay, tell me the composition of B. First let me do this la. 2 white from A अरे. How many whites are there?
4.
So out of 4 I have to choose 2. Divide by total is 7. So 7C2. I have already explained this in the first class. You कसरी आको भनेर into 1 white from B. But you need to pause for a moment because the number of balls are going to change. यहाँबाट दुईटा white निकाल्यो. How many whites are there? 3टा. So दुईटा हाल्यो भने कति हुन्छ? 5 white and 5 black. यसबाट चाहिँ तिमी 1 white निकाल्दैछ. So 5 वटा white बाट एउटा, total is 10C1. Finished. Case 1. You simplify this, you'll get the value. Simplify गरेको solution is त्यहाँनिर. Case 2. 2 black from A and 1 white from B. B बाट त white निकाल्नु भन्दैछ नि त. So in how many ways can you take out 2 black? How many blacks are there?
3 blacks.
Yes. So out of 3 I have to choose 2. 3C2 divided by total कति हो 7. So 7C2 into 1 white निकाल्नु पर्यो B बाट. तर what is happening is यहाँबाट दुईटा black निकाल्यो नि त तिमीले. यो दुईटा black त यहाँ हाल्नु पर्यो नि. कतिवटा black छ? 5 वटा. So this becomes 7 black and 3 white. Okay. So question के है यस्तै same question चाहिँ किन दिनु? So 1 white from B. So how many whites are there? 3. So out of 3 I have to choose one. Total is 10. 10C1. Bhaiya later on the case 2 pani. Our case 3. Case 3. Case 3. You can take out one white and one black from A and B बाट त white निकाल्नु पर्यो. One white from B. So tell me in how many ways can you take out one white? 4 छ. 4C1 black 3 टा छ. So 3C1 divided by total is 7C2 into what will be the new composition? एक एकवटा जोड्दैछौ. 3 टा white छ. अब 4 टा white भयो. 5 वटा black छ. 6 वटा black हुन्छ. So यहाँबाट पनि white निकाल्नु पर्यो. So 4C1 divided by 10C1. So the required answer is going to be case 1 plus case 2 plus case 3. So just go through the solution. This is the second case. Now we got one more case left. I will explain that right now. I'll just go through this, please. Recording is also there. Okay, everyone done with this solution? Any question? I'm waiting.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now listen to me carefully, everyone. Male, I was talking about the reason this chapter is important is scoring पनि हो. Formula के जस्तो डरलाग्दो रट्नु पनि परेन. जति मैले सिकाउँदैछु type whichever types I am teaching you, practice that, more than enough भइहाल्छ. And the other part is the same topic is there for your project also. So when you go to submit your project, the external examiner, okay, will there is viva also. Viva को marks छ. So viva मा चाहिँ तिमीलाई नि तीनटा टपिक सोध्छ probability मा. एउटा we have already done conditional probability के हो. Those who are not there, फेरि conditional probability भन्नु मतलब if there are two events A and B, to find the probability of A under the condition that the event B has already occurred, then we say it is conditional probability. They will ask you conditional probability के हो, explain गर्नु, र second part चाहिँ they will ask you theorem of total probability. Theorem of total probability, and the third one is Bayes theorem. Today I'm going to do theorem of total probability and tomorrow I'm going to do Bayes theorem. And please keep in mind, Bayes theorem is 6 marks, and you will see it is one of the easiest and easiest topics, and it is going to come for 6 marks. Okay, so please keep in mind theorem of total probability को basic से तिम्रो base theorem को यो ल. So theorem of total probability, once you understand theorem of total probability, then base theorem is just a continuation of that. So what I want you to do is first understand theorem of total probability. Theorem of total probability. So before I give you an example, to explain, I will just explain the theorem of total probability to you. This is going to be page number 27 of the PDF. हैन, theorem of total probability. हेर के भन्दैछ theorem of total probability ले भन्यो हुन्छ नि, if there are three events E1, E2, E3 such that there is a common event E which is common to all the three events, then the probability of the common event E will be given by. So what it means is, everyone, I'll just explain. Suppose there are three bags, right? So you event 1, event 1 is bag 1, event 2 is bag 2, event 3 is bag 3. So there are three events, E1, E2 and E3. It could be 3, it could be 2, no problem la, duita ra tinta. So the theorem says if there are three events E1, E2, E3, actually the theorem is for n events, तर तिम्रो maximum भनेको 2 र 3 मा मात्रै आउँछ ल. n events भन्नु मतलब E4, E5, E6, E7 formula same हुन्छ. So if there are three events E1, E2, E3 such that there is a common event E, so this is the common event. So this is the common event. And if they tell you to find the probability of the common event, then we use theorem of total probability, and the formula is probability of E1, probability of E/E1 plus probability of E2 इसको into probability of E/E2 plus probability of E3 into probability of E/E3. So this is called theorem of total probability. Is that clear? Now I'll explain. How will you come to know that you have to use this theorem? Suppose, just imagine that these are your three bags. Let us say यसमा नि सबैजना ल एउटा समय गर्दिन्छु अब. यसमा सम्झ चारटा व्हाइट छ रे, तीनटा ब्ल्याक छ रे. यसमा तीनटा व्हाइट छ रे, दुईटा ब्ल्याक छ रे. यसमा पाँचवटा व्हाइट छ रे र तीनटा रेड ब्ल्याक छ रे. Got it? Now if they tell you what is the probability of drawing a black ball array, that means the black ball, the event black ball is common. किनभने त्यो black ball यहाँबाट निकाल्दा पनि भयो, यहाँबाट निकाल्दा पनि भयो, यहाँबाट निकाल्दा पनि भयो, isn't it? So E, one black ball. So this is a common event. This is a common event, एउटा black ball, because once again a black ball can be taken out from the first bag, a black ball can be taken out from the second bag, and black ball can be taken out from the third bag. So black ball is the common event. So if they ask you what is the probability of drawing a black ball, that means they are asking us to find the probability of the common event. So त्यसलाई नै भन्छ theorem of total probability. That is called theorem of total probability. Is that clear? So I'll help you solve this also. See, probability of E1 E1 is the first bag, isn't it? How many bags are there? There are three bags. Out of three, I have to choose one. So probability of E1 is going to be 1/3 into probability of E/E1. What is E? E is one black ball and E1 is bag 1. That means E/E1 means I have to take out one black from the first bag. So how many black balls are there? Black, sir?
3.
So out of 3, I have to choose one. Black ball divided by total 4 plus 3 is 7. 7C1 plus probability of E2. That means out of 3 bags, you can choose the second bag also. Yes or no? जुन चाहिँ छान्दा नि त भयो सो व्हाट इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी अफ E2 तीनटा ब्याग छ त्यसमा एउटा छान्नु पर्यो सो कति हुन्छ 1/3 नै हुन्छ बिकज तीनटा ब्यागमा एउटा छान्नु भन्नु मतलब 1/3 अगेन व्हाट इज प्रोबेबिलिटी अफ E/E2 E भनेको ब्ल्याक बल कहाँबाट छान्नु अरे सेकेन्ड ब्यागबाट कतिवटा ब्ल्याक छ दुईटा so 2C1 divided by 3 plus 2 is 5C1 plus probability of E3 भन्नु मतलब the third bag there are 3 bags I have to choose the third bag भन्नु मतलब 1/3 तीनटा ब्यागमा एउटा छान्नुको प्रोबेबिलिटी जहिले 1/3 नै हुन्छ इन्टु प्रोबेबिलिटी अफ E/E3 भन्नु मतलब यहाँबाट एउटा ब्ल्याक छान्नु पर्यो so 3C1 divided by 8C1 so this is called theorem of total probability so this will give you the probability of finding the common event. Is that clear? Now you simplify this and you will get the answer. Now the theorem makes sense. Everyone, now I'm going to read the theorem and try to understand the theorem by I have first explained the theorem and I have applied it with a problem. Okay, now I'm going to read the theorem one more time. Theorem of total probability. If there are 3 events E1, E2, E3 तीनटा ब्याग छ रे such that there is a common event. So तीनटा ब्याग छ so common event चाहिँ एउटा ब्ल्याक बल अरे. So ब्ल्याक बल त ब्याग 1 बाट निकाल्दा पनि भयो, ब्याग 2 बाट निकाल्दा पनि भयो, ब्याग 3 बाट निकाल्दा पनि भयो. So one black ball becomes your common event. Is that clear? So which is common to all the 3 events. Then the probability of the common event E. The probability of the common event E will be given by the probability of the common event E U will be given by probability of E1 into probability of E/E1 probability of E2 into probability of E/E2 भन्नु मतलब I just explain ल probability of E1 भन्नु मतलब यो ब्याग छाने यो ब्याग छाने and अब यो ब्याग छानेपछि यसबाट एउटा ब्ल्याक निकाल्नु पर्यो नि त and you are taking one black from E1 or probability of E2 भन्नु मतलब यो ब्याग छाने रे हैन and यसबाट एउटा ब्ल्याक निकाल्नु पर्यो रे and into E/E2 or probability of E3 भन्नु मतलब थर्ड ब्याग छाने रे and त्यसबाट एउटा ब्ल्याक निकालेको यति त हो theorem of total probability. Okay, we are going to do one question together. Everyone. Hello, ready? Take out your copies. Hello, this is ISC 2017 go question. ISC 2017 go question. Bag, you don't have to write down the question. Look, question is already there. Just write down page number 27 भनेर लेख न ल यो चाहिँ खाली सम मात्रै गरेर देखाउ मलाई के म हेल्प गर्दिन्छु व्हाइट बोर्डमा ल सो यहाँ रे अकॉर्डिंग टु द क्वेशन नि तीनटा ब्याग छ रे ब्याग ए बी र सी ल सो दिस इज E1 E2 र E3 what is E1 that the bag A is selected. What is E2 that the bag B is selected, and what is E3 the bag C is selected. Bag A contains 1 white, 2 black, 2 black, or 3 red. 3 red. Bag B contains 3 white, 3 black, or 2 red. The bag C contains 2 white, 3 black, or 4 red. 4 red. Now see, one bag is selected. That means A pani select hunu सक्छ, B pani select hunu सक्छ, C pani. So तीनटा bag मा एउटा छान्ने probability के हो 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Okay. And then 2 balls are drawn. दुईटा ball निकालिए. Hey. दुईटा बल त जहाँबाट निकाल्दा पनि भयो ए बाट निकाल्दा पनि भयो बी बाट निकाल्दा भयो सी बाट निकाल्दा पनि भयो from the selected bag find the probability that the ball drawn are white and red. That means the common event चाहिँ के रहेछ everyone common event चाहिँ के रहेछ 1 white and 1 red 1 white and 1 red 1 white and 1 red चाहिँ निकाल्नु पर्यो Is that clear? So isn't this the common event? Because one white and one red can be taken out from the first bag, it can be taken out from the second bag, it can be taken out from the third bag. So we use theorem of total probability ko la formula. So once you have done this, everyone, look at the next part. Heralu. Probability of E1. What is probability of E1? E1 bhanu matlab bag A is selected. How many bags are there? There are 3 bags. Out of 3 I have to select one. Oh, what is probability of E2? Probability of E2 bhanu matlab bag B gets selected. How many bags are there? There are 3 bags, so I have to choose one. 1 by 3. And probability of E3 1 by 3. So 3 probability bhayo. Next, what is probability of E slash E1? Can you tell me bag 1 ma ke रहेछ? Bag 1 ma ni के रहेछ?
One white.
One white.
Yes, sir.
Okay, one white.
Two black.
Two black.
Three red.
3 red.
Three red. Okay. What does E slash E1 mean? E bhanu matlab के हो? One white and one red. E भनेको slash E1 भनेको मतलब from A. A भनेको त यो हो नि त. Now tell me how many whites are there? A मा?
1 white.
So एउटामा एउटै निकाल्नु पर्यो. 1C1 into red. How many reds are there? You can see म लेखिरहेको त whiteboard मा 3. So out of 3 I have to choose one. So भइहाल्यो. Divide by total. 3टा red, 2टा black, एउटा white. Total
6.
6.
So out of 6 I have to choose 2. भइहाल्यो त. Probability of E slash E1 भयो. अब next, probability of E slash E2. Tell me the composition of E2.
3 white, 3 black, 2 red.
So यसबाट पनि तिमीले एउटा white निकाल्नु पर्यो. लु कतिवटा white छ छिटो?
3 white.
So 3टाबाट एउटा white निकाले, एउटा red निकाल्नु पर्यो. कतिवटा red छ?
2 red.
So 2C1 divide by total 3, 6, 7, 8, 8C2. 8 वटा र 2टा निकाल्नु पर्यो. ल last probability of E slash E3. Third
2
को
white, 5 black, 4 red.
2 white,
5 black, 4 red.
5 भने मैले.
हजुर.
So 3 black. So
3 black हो 3 black. 3 black र 4 red. Okay. 1 white र 1 black, 1 white र 1 red. How many whites are there?
So 2.
4.
So 2C1 हुन्छ र red 4टा छ. So 4C1 divided by total 7, 8, 9, 9C2. Did everyone understand till here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, a final answer. के रहेछ formula भन. Probability of E common event, that means एउटा red, एउटा white र एउटा red पाउने probability के हो? Let us try to understand the concept. So here everyone see the two balls that are one is white and one is red can be taken out from the first bag. Yes or no? First bag choose गर्यो अनि त्यो first bag बाट एउटा white र एउटा red निकाल्यो. Or भन्नु मतलब के हो? Plus. Or you choose second bag and from the second bag you take out one white and one red. Or you choose third bag and from there you take out one white and one red. भइहाल्यो त अन्त. This is called theorem of total probability. Is that clear, everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Before I end today's class, today's was very important. So please go through the recording also. So before I end today's class, let me explain last part to you. Base theorem. Next base theorem गर्ने छ हामी. Base theorem ले चाहिँ के भन्छ? बेस थियरम मैले भने एभ्री इयर 6 मार्क्स को लागि आउँछ आई डोन्ट नो व्हाई दे गिभ दैट because it is one of the easiest topics. So it is just a continuation of the theorem of total probability. हेर है अब बेस थियरम को क्वेशन र theorem of total probability को क्वेशन बुझ्नुको लागि you just have to understand the next statement which I am telling you. In theorem of total probability they will tell you to find the common event. यो खोज्नु भन्छ बुझे त. In base theorem they will tell you that this has happened भन्नु मतलब एउटा ब्ल्याक निकाल्यो अरे एउटा ब्ल्याक निक्ल्यो. Okay. Now they will tell you what is the probability that the black ball which you have taken comes from either the bag A, bag B or bag C. So that is called base theorem. One more time, theorem of total probability will help us to find the probability of the common event. Eco probability खोज्नु भन्छ बुझ्यो. तर बेस थियरमले चाहिँ के भन्छ भने चाहिँ I have to find the probability that a black ball has been taken out. ब्ल्याक त निक्ल्यो नि. अब तिमीले खोज्नु पर्छ यो ब्ल्याक बल चाहिँ कहाँबाट निक्लेको आइदर ए बाट निक्लेको कि बी बाट निक्लेको कि सी बाट निक्लेको भन्नु मतलब I have to find probability of E1/E or I have to find probability of E2/E or I have to find probability of E3/E. This is called base theorem. This is called base theorem. Before I end today's class, everyone, there will be 3 events, E1, E2, E3. If they ask you to find the probability of the common event, probability of E, तिमीले यो formula चलाउँछौ, theorem of total probability. Is that clear? But question मा site मा twist छ अरे. If they tell you that the यसको चाहिँ यो भयो अरे, that means if they tell you that the event E has already occurred, that means एउटा black ball निक्लिसक्यो. And now I have to find that the probability that the black ball has come out from bag B, या त it has come out from bag A or it has come from bag C भन्यो भने चाहिँ you have to use base theorem. Is that clear everyone? Okay, so I'll give you one more question for homework. You please do it and show me the solution. Is that clear? Okay everyone, so tomorrow's class base theorem very important. 6 marks को लागि एटेन्ड गर 6 marks तिमीहरुकै हो यति चाहिँ म भन्न सक्छु. एटेन्ड गर 6 marks तिमीहरुकै हो. ल बाइ बाइ.